So what's the one thing you have that you can never, ever get back? It's not your money. It's not even your energy. It's your time. It is, without a doubt, the most valuable thing you will ever own. And today, we're going to talk about how to protect it.
Just let that sink in for a second. Time is life. This isn't just some productivity slogan. It's saying that every single minute you spend, whether it's good or bad, is a piece of your actual life. I mean, when you think about it like that, the stakes suddenly feel incredibly high, don't they?
So, what does it really mean to waste time? It's a heavy phrase for sure, but don't worry, we're going to break it down into a really simple idea that you can actually use every single day.
I love this metaphor. Imagine you start every day with a full bottle of water. That's all the time you get. Now, whenever you spend that time on something that doesn't help you, doesn't make you happy, or doesn't even let you rest, it's like you're just pouring that precious water right onto the ground. Gone forever. You know that feeling of regret you get later? Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh man, we have all been here. You're working hard, you're studying, your brain feels a little fuzzy, and you think to yourself, you know what, I'm just going to take a quick 10-minute break. I've earned it. Seems totally harmless, right?
And then this happens. You snap out of it, you look at the clock, and a huge chunk of your day has just evaporated. And you know what the worst part is? It's not even the lost time itself. It's that feeling you have afterward. You don't feel rested or happy. You feel empty, maybe a little guilty, and somehow even more tired than before. That right there is the signature feeling of wasted time.
Okay, so that's the problem. But what's the solution? Well, the first step is to stop drifting and start being intentional. You don't have to plan your whole day, just give it a little direction. Let me show you what I mean.
This slide just nails it. A day without a plan is like getting in your car and just driving around aimlessly. You'll burn a lot of gas and you won't get anywhere. But a tiny plan is like a GPS. You just type in one small, clear destination, and suddenly you have a path. You know exactly where you're going.
And here's the secret sauce. Look at the left side. I will improve my English. That's not a destination, that's a whole continent. It's huge and intimidating. But now look at the right. I will learn 3 new words today. See? That's an address. It's something small, clear, and totally achievable. You can actually do that.
Okay, this next idea is a real game changer. It's called pocket time. We all have these little gaps in our day, right? 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. We usually treat them like loose change, worthless, and just throw them away on scrolling through our phones. But what if you started saving those little coins? Before you know it, they add up to a real fortune.
So I want you to actually think about this for a second. Where are these moments hiding in your day? When do you have 5 minutes waiting for something, or 7 minutes walking somewhere? The first step is just noticing them.
Here are some of the classic examples. I heard a story about a busy parent with a full-time job who felt like she had 0 time to study for a certification. But she started using these little moments, the 5 minutes walking to her car, the 10 minutes waiting for her lunch to heat up, and you know what? Over a few months, she made incredible progress. Those little coins really did turn into a treasure.
Now, having a plan is great, but you also have to be a bodyguard for your time. Because let's be real, in the world we live in, there are things actively trying to steal it from you.
Let's just call them what they are. Time thieves. And mindless scrolling on social media? That's a master thief. It's designed to grab your attention and not let go. It takes your time, it takes your focus, and what does it give you in return? Usually nothing. It just leaves you feeling drained.
So how do you stop a thief? It's pretty simple, actually. You lock the door. These steps aren't about getting rid of your phone. They're about creating small, simple barriers that put you back in charge of your own focus. Okay, this next point is absolutely crucial. After all this talk about using time well, it's easy to think you need to be productive every single second of the day, but that is a perfect recipe for burnout. Just think about your phone. You can't use it all day long without plugging it in. If you do, it just dies. Well, your brain and your body are the exact same way. Rest isn't wasted time. Rest is plugging yourself in to recharge. It is essential maintenance.
And this is so true. Have you ever tried to power through some work late at night when you're just exhausted? It probably took you 2 hours to do a terrible job. But if you'd just gone to sleep and tackled it in the morning, you could have done it better in maybe 30 minutes. That's not wasting time by sleeping. That's investing in your future productivity.
All right, we've covered a lot. We've talked about what the problem is, and we've gone through some really powerful solutions. But knowing all this stuff is totally useless if you don't do anything with it.
So let's talk about what you can do right now, today.
Here's your plan. It's so simple, but look at step 4. This is the one everybody skips. When you finish your tiny goal, literally take 1 second to say to yourself, hey, good job. I did what I said I would do. You have to stop being your own worst critic and start being your own coach. It's a small thing, but it's incredibly powerful for building a new habit. So, as we wrap up, I'll leave you with this one question. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. What is the one tiny, simple change you are going to make to invest your time, instead of just letting it get spent? Because that one small step, that's where it all begins.